Oh, hello people. You got Mark here coming to you tonight on the Garage Gate 79 channel. Tonight's topic, it's called Appalachia, not Appalachia, okay? Or we live in the Appalachian Mountains. Excuse me, not the Appalachian Mountains, all right? Yeah. You know, they say when in Rome. Well, how did this all get started? Well, yesterday I made a video about a Taurus PT-111, and I decided I was going to put it up for sale. Well, a fella sent me an email about it, and he said, hey, here's my phone number, give me a call, you know, let me know where you're at. If we're not too far apart in distance, you know, maybe we can make a deal. And I'm like, cool, this is all right. So I called the number, seemed like a polite enough person. We talked a little bit. He lived up in Bedford County, Virginia, a little bit north of Roanoke, probably about 2 hours from here. But I like to, you know, I'll make deals with people. If they pay what I'm asking, yeah, I got no problems driving 2 hours. Well, we talked a little while, and he was originally from Wisconsin, but I didn't know this. What kind of clued me in at first, he said, well, yeah, I really like it here in the Appalachians. I'm like, okay, hold the phone here. I said, you're not from around here, are you? He said, no, I'm from Appleton, Wisconsin originally. And I'm like, okay. He had no accent whatsoever, but, you know, we just laughed about it. And he asked me some questions, and I said, look, it's Appalachia, not Appalachia. All right, I don't know how they got it in the dictionaries and all that, but we're from here, this is how we say it, and it's how everybody should say it. I mean, you can say it any way you want to, but it's Appalachians, not Appalachia. All right. It reminded me of a video I did this past week about a 1941 J.C. Higgins 22 rifle. And I mentioned in it, you know, I told him, I said, I got on there and I said the same thing, it's Appalachia, or the Appalachians. And I also told him about, you know, maybe some of those interior decorating loving San Francisco boys who drink their lattes with their pinkies stuck out. They might say Appalachians, you know, with that real crisp, wispy voice. Ugh, yuck. Don't get me wrong, I got gay friends, but me, I'm on team vagina all the way, no problem. And then, you know, we got to laughing about it, and he said, hey, he said, would you be what they call one of those redneck hillbillies? And I said, well, you know, hillbilly, yeah. Redneck, no. And a lot of people have a misconception about rednecks. They say, oh, it's where a really hard-working person might get out, you know, and get the farmer's tan on the arms and around the neck, you know, and that's not where it comes from. The rednecks were real people. As a matter of fact, they practically fought a war in the early part of the 20th century. I think they called it the Battle of Blair Mountain in West Virginia. The coal mining companies were sending, you know, hired gun thugs, outlaws, and even bringing in the Pinkerton men from like Bluefield, West Virginia. They would send them over to like Mingo County, Logan County, any of the coal-producing counties, and they would take care of people who were supposedly causing trouble. Well, the unions were based up in Charleston, West Virginia, and a bunch of those miners got together, and they started a march down towards Blair Mountain. Like I said, it's on the Mingo, Logan County, West Virginia line, and they wore red bandanas around their necks. So, you know, if they got kind of scattered out in the forest or whatever, they're on the mountain, and they saw that red bandana, they would know that was one of their own union people. And they come to fight for the rights of the coal miners that was non-union and was getting screwed over, and family members being killed by the coal mine owners, you know, and the Pinkertons. That's where the term redneck comes from. And don't sit there and watch this video and say bull crap. It's true. They even had it on the History Channel. Billy Ray Cyrus narrated I think it was about a 2 or 3 hour show called Hillbilly, and explained the origin of the term redneck. There is a difference. And when you do talk to some of the descendants of those redneck union fighters, you talk to them with respect. That was brutal. Now, my cousin Butch, he's got a wife. She lives in Oklahoma. I believe it's Edmond, Oklahoma. And she's originally from Maryland. Of course, the Appalachian Mountains run right through the western part of Maryland. You got what, Cumberland, you got Frederick, Hagerstown. Yep, those mountains run right through there. She sent me a little thing on Facebook where it says, I'm not a hillbilly, I'm a Appalachian American. And I thought that was the coolest thing, you know. And down at the bottom she typed, when I saw this, it reminded me of you. And I was, you know, I thought that was pretty good, you know. Appalachian American. Or you could say Appalaachian, or an Appamerican, Appalachian, Appalachian American. Anyhow, it's pronounced Appalachia, people, not Appalachia. Please, I'll have another latte. Yeah, right, I'm sure they will. I want to send some shout outs out to some people. Of course, I mentioned my cousin Butch and his wife Shaughnessy. Sean, we know you and your girls were in Dallas when those tornadoes hit here a few weeks ago and went through Moore, Oklahoma, and all those other surrounding communities. We were really happy to hear you were safe, you and your girls, and Mom was especially relieved. She was really worried about you. And Butch, you stay out of trouble, buddy, all right? You're a pretty good guy. I know Sean will keep you straight. I want to send out another shout out to a cute little redhead just across the state line over in North Carolina. Her name's Marietta. Her and I have known each other now for like 8, maybe 9 years. I want to send you and your daughter Kaylee a shout out. Hope you're both doing okay. Hope to catch you soon, Strawberry. That's my nickname for her. Pretty little thing. Well, listen, I'm going to get off my butt here and end this, but like I said, people, it's Appalachia, not Appalachia. Garage 879. Y'all have a nice night. Oh, look at that beautiful sky out there. About 72 degrees here, no wind. Hear the crickets chirping. It's a perfect night for a bonfire. I probably ought to call the cat daddy and see if he's passed out yet or not. Might be time to have a bonfire. Have a good night, people.